I'm so grateful and honored to be with all my friends and family and caregivers and nurses and therapists who were there to save me and are here to save me. Because if it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't be here.
The day that Dr. Marco got injured was one of the saddest days of my life. The irony of his injury is sort of beyond belief, because there are so many hundreds of people like me that he does, this life-saving surgery to not only restore their life, but to restore their function. And then suddenly he's got the same sort of injury, only to a much more severe degree than mine.
My name is Rex Marco, and my main areas of interest are reconstructive spine surgery and musculoskeletal oncology. 2 years ago, I was involved in an accident where I became quadriplegic, and since that time I've been recovering and working on helping spread the word of recovery and mindfulness, as well as teaching empathy and sympathy and compassion to physicians in training and physicians in practice, and also helping to teach patients and others how to advocate for themselves.
I was injured on December 30th of 2007. Dr. Richard Harper, a neurosurgeon, has been one of my best friends for many years. Dr. Bob Blacklock, also a very good friend, is a highly skilled and competent neurosurgeon. Both of them are. And he conferred with Bob Blacklock, and the two of them said, nope, we shouldn't do this. Rex Marco should do this. So they contacted Rex Marco and got me transferred from Memorial Hermann to Methodist, and Rex operated on me.
I've known Dr. Alford for a long time. When I came to Methodist, he is, or was, like a movie star. He was world-renowned in his field, doing face transplants and all over the media, and he was this larger-than-life figure in the physician's dining room. And so we mobilized a team to do his surgery, and through that I had a really strong relationship with his family and him.
What Dr. Marco did was he went in and opened my spine from T1, the first thoracic vertebra, all the way down to the 12th, and put in these rods, stainless steel rods, and he did that, in 6 hours. Pretty fast, pretty ornate. And I think he would tell you it's probably something, I've done that before, it's no big deal.
He would come to me with questions about his recovery, and one day he told me he was going to go back to surgery. And I tried not to take away his hope, but in my mind I thought, there's no way he's going to do that. And I would love to temper his expectations. I hope I didn't take them away. I know I didn't, because he is operating now.
A lot of people tried to tame my enthusiasm. And I was not going to let that happen. That goes back to a life-changing event in the fall of 1978. And I was having a really, really, really hard time accommodating to college. my father said, you have to ask yourself, have you done your best? If you have done your best and you fail, it's okay. And it applies to everything in life. So, if somebody tried to simmer my enthusiasm, I would just say, look, if I do my best and I can't do it, that's fine. I haven't quit. I have failed, but I failed doing my best.
He gave me a lot of hope because I knew that someday I was going to stand, and someday I was going to drive, and someday I was going to operate again. Because of what I saw him able to do as someone who is paralyzed, he's really strongly advocated for me with the hospital to get me back to work and support me through the emotional roller coaster of getting back to work. Today is my first day back since my injury back to work. I am feeling really excited and really grateful for everything that has been given to me, and for just the whole opportunity to give back to my patients again, and to my family, and to the spinal cord injury community, as well as the community for people living with disabilities. Resilience is the ability to experience difficulties and come out stronger. And what I learned is that if you believe in a nurturing higher power, you're more resilient. And if you have an active spiritual life, you're happier and healthier and more stress resilient. I have a friend who has been injured for 39 years, and I've seen him on video voluntarily move his legs after getting the spinal cord stimulator. And I've seen him stand with minimal assistance from other people for up to an hour. I didn't think that was possible. That wasn't in my vocabulary. And now it is. I believe it's possible, and I believe that anything's possible. I can't change whether or not I go on that bike ride or I get paralyzed on that bike ride. But I can ask for courage to change the things that I can. And the things that I can change are my approach to life and how much I can still give back.